Yep, that's me. A little girl raised on a farm trying to figure out how to get my fishing pole to work. You guys, here's a true story. My grandparents only let me go fishing one time in my whole life. They were afraid I was going to fall in. So I was so surprised when 9 Acre Family Farms invited me to the April Angler Catch and Cook collaboration. I wanted to do this thing, so here I am, y'all, casting my line wide, because one of the rules of the collab is that you gotta catch what you cook. So here I am, y'all. I'm giving it a go, giving it a whirl. I don't think it's whirling, but I'm trying. I'm not exactly sure why these people invited me, but they did, and I'm glad they did. You know why? Because after a while, something miraculous happened. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I had to keep trying. That's what happened. Just had to keep trying. Yep, didn't catch nothing. But oh, what happens now? We all know that every good fisherman throws back a catch or two. But that's okay. This time I had to cook these puppies. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. What's life if you can't have a little bit of fun? So you guys, this is the Angler April Catch and Cook collaboration. I do want to thank 9 Acre Family Farms so very much for inviting us into this collab. I'm going to be cooking this tilapia because I forgot the salmon in the grocery haul, and then I didn't have anything else to cook, so I thought I'd cook this. You guys, I was looking for a recipe, so I found a recipe that's a keto recipe for cooking this fish. We are going to bread it, but it is going to be a keto breading that we're using because I've recently had to do my keto journey. So here I am just taking these tilapia fillets, and I'm actually using a Ziploc bag. It just makes clean up a lot easier. I'm throwing all these tilapia in. I know some people prefer not to use this. Use cod, use catfish, use salmon, use whatever you like. I'm using what I have. So here I am now, and I'm going to season this with all types of stuff. Salt, black pepper, lemon pepper, tahini. I used some lime and chili seasoning. I used chili powder, all types of things. Did I mention that they're going to be doing a giveaway? They're going to be doing a giveaway on April the 30th, you guys. If I was you, I'd go over and check out the playlist to see who else is catching some fish. Those people probably really do know how to fish. Whatever. Moving on. Okay. We're just giving this fish a good seasoning. Yeah, I'm going to make a dessert. Y'all peep that Jell-O in the back. I see you, friend. Okay. Lots and lots of lime and chili powder. We were thinking about doing fish tacos, but that didn't quite work out how we planned it. Just like me trying to go fish, that didn't work out, but we did all the things. So here I am again, just putting all of my seasonings in. My sidekicks are in the back, but I didn't let them hold my fishing rod. No, I didn't. Yep, just using all these seasonings, and we're going to be putting this in the air fryer. Part of this is going in the air fryer. The other part is going into the oven. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 3 different trays here. We're going to put some coconut flour in one. We're going to put 2 eggs and 3 tablespoons of water in the other. And then for our breading, we're going to be using some crushed pork rinds. We actually did use a little bit of flaxseed meal in the pork rinds so that it would appear to look like cornmeal. Again, we are keto, so we did not use any flour or any cornmeal. This coconut flour, 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of water, and then pork rinds. Once we get all that together, we are going to do a dredge of our tilapia fillets. We also made a few nuggets, which we put the nuggets in the air fryer and we put the whole fillets in the oven. We prepped our oven to 400 degrees. We cooked our fish for 30 minutes, 25 minutes, just until it got a nice coating on it. we did our fish nuggets in the air fryer, 400 degrees for 12 minutes. I've never cooked fish in the air fryer before, but you guys, it came out really, really nice. And I was so excited to have that. I'm just spraying down my baking tray because I'm going to put this on a baking tray. The whole pieces are going on a baking tray in the oven. We just had too much to try to do it all in the air fryer. It would have taken a lot of different cook attempts to get it all done. So we wanted to make sure that we would have enough for the meal today and enough for the meal, probably a lunch tomorrow. This actually ended up being a very late lunch for us. So it's probably going to end up being dinner as well. So I'm just taking my pastry brush, making sure that my foil is nice and oiled. We don't want any stickage. And the next thing I'm going to do is get my breadcrumbs into this third tray. Again, I did put some flaxseed meal. We actually ended up having to make 2 batches because we had so much fish. And so we're now going to grab our fish and we're going to start our dredge line. Always got to be cleaning up. Yep, it's always better to clean as you go. So here we are. I just have my assembly line the way I want it. And now I'm getting ready to start dredging. That fish is seasoned up nice. And so here it is. I wish I had gloves because this was really a little bit of a messy process, but that's okay, right? Y'all just imagine that I caught that fish, cut the head off, gutted it, scaled it, and then I skinned it, right? Filleted it, but that did not happen. It did not. That is okay. But here I am into the coconut flour, into the egg and water mixture, and then right into the pork rinds. I did the majority of this, but then my son swapped out with me because I needed to make sure that I could wash my hands and get everything else done. So like I said, we got all of that onto the pan, and then we did a few in some little nuggets, 400 degrees into the air fryer, 12 minutes. And hey, y'all, this is what flavor looks like. Yeah, it is. I should have said flavor so you could see that fish, right? It had lots of flavor. Again, we decided to clean up while everything was cooking. We wanted to go ahead and make sure that when the fish was done, we could go ahead and eat. So that's how much fillets we had left. I did spray those on the top because it is a keto recipe, just to make sure that we firmed our crust up nice. We put it in a 400-degree oven we did 15 minutes, but then we put it back in for another 10. Here's Alana. She is going to make a tartar sauce. So this is a sugar-free relish that we usually get from Food Lion, and she's just going to dump a couple scoops in there. We don't measure. We just do it until it looks right. There it is. Couple of nice giant scoops, and then she's going to put some mayonnaise in there. She really didn't think it looked right. She was putting a lot in there. Well, there you go. But we had a lot of fish as well. You could have also done any type of sauce. I thought about just doing some mayonnaise and some tahini if you wanted to kind of stay with that fish taco theme. But we like a sweeter relish versus a tart relish. So there it is. And then sister's just going to give that a little mixy mix. And we're going to use that on our fish. Again, we don't measure. We just doing it till it looks right. And still didn't look right. Well, there it is. Wait, maybe it didn't look right. Oh, nope. Sister likes to cook, but she doesn't love it. Jackson actually loves to cook. So we have the best of both worlds. Some of us like to cook and others of us like to test what the cook cooks. So there it is. We're just going to stir this up until it becomes a nice mixed consistency of the sweet relish. You can use this or make this with dill relish. We don't appreciate dill. We like a more sweet. And this was the sugar-free, so it worked out for our keto life. Once that's done, sister's just going to put that to the side, and we're going to check to make sure that our fish is ready to come out. I paired this with some keto buns because we wanted to make like sandwiches. So I took a keto hot dog bun because that was what I could find. And then I just opened up that bun. I'm going to put some New York sharp cheddar cheese on that. We had one more of those slices left. So I just put it in half. And then I'm going to take out my tartar sauce, put a little bit of tartar sauce. Yeah, a little bit, right? Okay. Some tartar sauce on that sandwich. We're going to pull out our tilapia nuggets that we got out of the air fryer. These came out perfectly. They were nice and crisp when you do them in the air fryer. So we're just going to put a few nuggets on this sandwich. And y'all, this turned out very well. I think when we don't have as much fish, we will definitely do it in the air fryer using that same dredge method. And, you know, don't forget the tartar sauce because it's life. So this was probably, I had breakfast this morning, but this was my meal for the day, and it was very good. So I'm glad that I was able to make that. So this is one way you can do it. I actually give you another alternative to this, which I actually could put it on a salad. So I took some salad greens, and then I put my fish on top, added some shredded cheese, a little bit of the tartar sauce. You could also add in salad toppers if you like, as well as additional salad dressing if that is your preference. So again, I do want to thank the 9-acre family farm for inviting us to this collab. It was nice and crispy under the bottom, still a little soft on the top when you cook it in the oven, but it worked out very well. Don't forget, you guys, to check out the playlist of all the other videos that are included in this collab, as well as the giveaway that they're going to host at on the 30th of April. Y'all like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.